many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty, even for the teams. That aren't going to make the postseason. What's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Mitchell is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Barnes in at the three. Good on the shot.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. It's good from long range.
A jack-of-all-trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Mitchell passes to Sabonis. Back to Mitchell. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And the pass to Sharp. Mitchell against Lillard. Pass to Sharp. Passes it to Tyler. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
That's good from Tiny. 2 big marks there, you're right. And the last 2 lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Barnes, right side. It's hauled in by Thibault. It's been a quick start for Portland. It's a victory here for the home team. Last time these guys met.
It's so good to watch Grant do his thing on offense. He loves leaping up and dropping the hammer.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's Mitchell. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Here's Huerter. It's not going to go for him. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And if it wasn't there, each guy was willing to make the extra pass. Trust in his teammates.
And Sacramento has possession. The Blazers getting the bucket. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Lillard outside. Over Mitchell. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Oh, my goodness. 5 straight coming out of the gate.
The Kings trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Mitchell finds Murray. Knocked loose. Here's Barnes. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lillard's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
And Portland making a change here. Simons is checked in. Then for the Kings, Trey Lyles comes in for Murray. And it's Malik Monk in for Barnes. In the corner, Herter with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Physical D right there, but Herter's mentally tough, never lost focus.
There's the pass to Simons. And here's Sharp. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Herter. Now, here's Monk. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Passes it to Herter. Takes a 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
2 minutes.
Pass to Sharp.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And there's the pass to Lyles. Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Davion Mitchell. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Grant. Grayson Allen comes in for Sharp. And it's Carter in for Damian Lillard. Then for the Kings, Richaun Holmes. He's checked in for Sabonis. Davis is subbed in for Kevin Herter.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Davis.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Simons. And a missed layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Trailblazers leading by 11. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kicks it to Nurkic. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Simons has got his third basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Mitchell with it. The three from Davis. The shot missing. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be right back at...
It's Dan Stockton for the Here are your Blazers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. At the guard positions, Mitchell and Monk. Barnes out there with Murray. And it's Metu in at the center position. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny, in the last game against Sacramento, played superb basketball. He finished with 17 points and did a great job of finding his open teammates as he put up big assist numbers for him. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Sharp, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here is Barnes. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Monk finds Mitchell. Here's Metu. To stop the run. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Kevin Huerter comes in for Mitchell. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murray kicks to Monk. Here's Huerter. They get it back. Here's Murray. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Portland.
Lillard, the pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Tiny. That one falls. Tiny's got his second bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now Monk. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now the pass to Huerter. Here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Monk. From deep. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. It sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
Now here's Thibault. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Count that one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Anfernee Simons getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Tiny out there with Grant. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And he comes up with the deuce.
And now from anywhere on the floor, Jeremy Grant has a lot of confidence in his jumper.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Here's Herder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First, very interesting. Kevin Herder projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
The Kings have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And he makes the first. And Herder drops them both. Portland's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Thibault finds Lillard. Now here's Sharp. Passes to Tiny. Shot clock at 5. Grant. That's good. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Herder passes to Mitchell. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Herder with it. He's got 7. The rebound by Grant.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Lillard's gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Barnes looking around. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Herder. The Kings need to get off a shot here. A three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Tiny, the pass to Grant. It's good. Grant's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Kings shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Herder passes to Sabonis. That shot, no good. Nice D from Tiny. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Yes, that goes in. Tiny's got his third basket of the night right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Mitchell kicks to Barnes. The pass to Herder. Mitchell outside. Back to Herder. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Kevin Herder.
Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's Kevin Herder's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Here's Tiny. 8 points for him. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Grant. Grayson Allen comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in for Sharp. Davis against Allen. Davis. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Mitchell against Allen. Over Mitchell. Allen, that's good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Kings. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Lyles. Eubanks grabs the miss. Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on an 18-5 run.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Here's Mitchell, got a hand on it, and they'll get another chance. Lyles. Now here's Simon. Oh!
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Passes it to Monk. Davis with it. Mitchell outside. Davis finds Monk. Sacramento again missing.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Simons the pass to Tiny. Here's Eubanks, guarded by Holmes. Here's Tiny. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Tiny's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And we reach the fourth quarter.
Substitution
Go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Murray comes in for Metsu. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Edwards. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Davis. Outside, Carter sinks the three-pointer.
He is cold-blooded, drops the dagger, piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
On the floor for Sacramento, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Kevin Huerter is out there with Monk, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Murray. Tiny the pass to Eubanks. Outside, Martin. Portland moving the ball around. Carter for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Out to the right wing. Little kicks to Martin. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Martin's got his first points of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Back to Huerter. Murray outside. Barnes outside. Portland grabs the miss. Eubanks got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Portland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tiny.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Pass to Little. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And here's Carter. Outside, Martin. Carter, the pass to Little. Jacks up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Don't feel as good as it looks. I'm gonna keep it.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are. Between events and the new game, we have been so busy.
So busy. Recently, we were out there with you, the community, for our 2K.
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at center, filling out the middle. The offensive rebound. Towns, that's good. Yeah, what a month it was for MP. He was named Rookie of the Month recently. Easy to see why.
MP showed exactly how dangerous he can be on the floor all month long. Incredible numbers from the rookie. He earned the honors.
Here's Sharp after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Outside Thybulle. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. And that one's good. Sharp.
Showing off some playmaking abilities with the pick and roll. I know Coach likes seeing this from Sharp.
To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Thybulle. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp, with tremendous upside to his game.
Well, he was born in Arizona. When it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, the team he medaled with in 2020.
Now here's Conley. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. To the paint. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Here's Edwards. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Lakers. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thybulle go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. And here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Towns has got his second basket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Conley against Lillard. Pass to Moore.
Gobert inside. The shot won't fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Sharp. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's Conley. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Grant. And the layup falls.
Superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice soft touch inside.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. It doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, the end of the regular season is in sight now. For some teams, anticipation's building for the playoffs. Clark, for others, the offseason is waiting.
I think as a player, there's a reason to be excited for either scenario. I mean, you're one of 500 players getting paid to play in the best basketball league in the world, so whether you're playoff bound or not, you're still a professional player in the NBA, and you have a certain amount of pride and competitiveness to perform at a high level.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Portland. Pass to Anderson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Portland leading. Outside Carter. Simons outside. Here's Nurkic. Reed defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And it's good for 2. Sharp's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Anderson against Nurkic. Outside Anderson. Oh, they need this. And he lays it up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Trailblazers have gotten all 8 shots to go. They are red hot.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
The first free throw is good.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
So he gets them both. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Allen, he's checked in for Portland.
Allen.
The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Reed. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contributed. Last game, their bench came alive.
Into the lineup
He
for the
almost
Trailblazers.
blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Blazers making a change here. Watford's checked in. Pass to Allen. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Five on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Carter from outside. Pure from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Here's Noel. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of actions.
Substitution.
Getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Moore. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Noel in for Conley. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
For better or worse, and it looks like the latter. I mean, those threes not really falling yet.
Thanks. Well, Tiny in their last game against the Kings was all business. He added 13 points and was a constant presence on the board. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Reed, looking to end the run. Rebounded by Tiny.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And Grant gets it to go.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And Minnesota calls time here. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt. When you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Allen, he's checked in for Portland. Carter comes in for Lillard. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player, Clark?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Carter finds Allen. Here's Sharp, guarded by Edwards. And here's Grant from the arc. Reed with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Fires from deep. No good. And it's Portland the other way.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Naz Reid. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
Simons is checked in for Portland.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
Pass to Edwards. Blocked! And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
.107 left in the first half. Shot clock at 3.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
To the middle. Here's Simons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The first one falls. And so Simons nails both of them.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Down low. Here's Reed. Deflected. Grant against Towns. And stolen by Edwards. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Towns with room to shoot. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is. And very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Tiny. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
It's been all about Jeremy Grant for the Portland Trail Blazers. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Matisse Thybulle out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Tiny in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Moore. Back to Edwards. Inside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
The Trailblazers shooting the rock at 58%. Conley against Lillard. Poke loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Damian Lillard picks one up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Moore. Conley against Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Grant with a steal. By himself. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, I like the fact that Grant is a guy who plays both sides of the floor at a high level, always keeping his hands moving on defense, and as a result, he comes up with a number of steals.
Practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improving across the board, BA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Moore, covered by Thibault. For 3, Conley. The kick out to Edwards. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will of taking control on the glass.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Nurkic is checked in. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Back to Towns. Fires for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Trailblazers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Lillard passes to Thibault. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Edwards. Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And the Trailblazers shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Here's Grant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Grant's got 22.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Moore. A shot to stop the drought. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Thibault. Lillard with the ball. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Towns for 3. No good on the shot. Now Portland takes it the other way. Out to the right wing. Nurkic against Towns. Here's Lillard. And it's Portland scoring again.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for Alexander Walker. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Simon's checked in. Here's Noel, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. To stop the run, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Damian Lillard picks one up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Anderson's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And also a switch here for Portland. Watford's checked in for Nurkic. Pass to Thibault.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Tiny. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Outside Edwards. "13 feet out." Rebound by the Trailblazers.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Noel. Reed in the post. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Pass to Moore. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. He got a piece of it. Now Reed. They shoot again. The shot no good.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to...
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. And Karl Anthony Towns subbed in for Noel. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. The shot by Watford, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards, the pass to Anderson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Tiny. Portland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, do you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing.
Minnesota shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Rivers. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Martin. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Pass to Tiny. Here's Watford. Oh, got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds.